Colour Blast fans, it is Melinda Sweetman here with you today, and I have an off the page project to share with you. I was invited, well, I'm actually helping to plan a baby shower, and I have created this 12 by 12 framed piece of art, I guess, for the parents to be. And I decided I was going to do some hand stitching and some paper piecing, and I'm starting out with two of the Colour Blast Shimmer Dust, one in Paris, one in Lush. Now these two colours are quite deceiving. As you can see, the labels look very different to the colours that you could see in the pot. So yeah, don't be surprised if you get like a brown and it's actually the Lush, and a yellow and it's actually the Paris. So what I've done is I've used my Cameo, and I've used my sketch pens in my Cameo to sketch out the words eat and the words be cute, and I have then cut the words sleep and repeat with the blade. I keep my colour shimmer dust in this paint tray, and I just let the water evaporate and add a little bit of water to reactivate them when I want to use them, and off I go. So you can see here I am simply watercolouring with a smallish paintbrush, and I'm just filling in the lines, going in with the two different colours, giving it some depth, some shading. And so the parents-to-be have said that they want green. They did find out the gender of the baby, but they're not sharing, which is awesome. I'm really happy that they found out, but I would have loved to have done pink if they were having a girl, but that's okay. Green is fun, and these greens are beautiful. So yeah, as you can see, I have super sped up this part because I kept the first bit a little bit slower. I am literally just filling in the colour with my paintbrush, going in with the two different colours, adding a bit more here, adding a bit more there, till I'm happy with the colour. As you can see, I'm just deepening up some of it. And again, I'm using the two different colours just for a bit of different shade and variation in colour. I do go in quickly with my heat tool, peel it, and then I peel it off the mat so that I can move on to my next step. So I'm going to zoom in here. I did decide that I was going to hand stitch around the eat and the be cute. You can see the different shade variations really well there. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I'm just using my paper piercing tool and poking holes all the way around the letters, about 1/4 of an inch apart. Again, I don't make you watch this whole process. I do only do the one, I have only left the one letter in the video. If you do have any questions about it, please just leave me a comment and I can let you know. So I'm just showing you that I've done all the holes there. And I decide before I go ahead, you can see that splat. It's really quite faint on the top right hand side. And I thought, oh my goodness, how am I going to cover that up? So I did some more splatters with the green, and I think I've used these two colours again and just splattered across. So I'm doing a very simple back stitch. I do show you a couple of stitches on camera. My camera work needs a bit of work. But as you can see, I just go in from the back, pull my thread through, and I've just picked a green that matches. And hold the thread out of the way, go back through the next hole, pull the thread all the way through. I think I only show you 3 stitches. I went the wrong way here, but it doesn't really matter because you can just keep going. Normally you would go like to the next hole, not the first hole that you went through. And that's why I've left it on for a little bit longer. So then I've just come back up through the paper and back down through the next hole, and I'm going to make sure I do it the right way this time. There you go, back through from the back again, pull it all the way through. I did watch TV while I was doing this. I did not stand in my craft room and do it. And then just the needle straight through again. And you will see in a second that it's all magically stitched. I love this stitching. I really love it. I love how it looks, and I love almost the mindlessness of it. So I decided that I wanted to add a little bit of something to the background. I have this this scattered star outline stamp that I've decided to use. I've decided to use my Snow White embossing powder, and I've literally just stamped with some Versamark, poured my embossing powder on, poured it off, and heat set it. I do that all like right across that diagonal, and then I'm using a quite almost dry but a tiny bit damp baby wipe just to wipe off the excess glitter. If you haven't used this Snow White embossing powder, it is super glittery and sparkly and beautiful. But the whole page and myself were covered in glitter when I did this. I decided I was going to back those letters all with one paper. I really wanted something fairly neutral, so I found this offcut from a Cocoa Vanilla studio paper, and it's just a wood grain, and I'm just attaching that to the back. I have left in here what I do with the inside of the letters for the P, just in case you're curious. I did keep all the bits, so then I put the letter back in, and then I put the inside in, and then I pull the letter back off, and then it's in exactly the right place. So I think I've super sped up the word repeat. I'm just cutting a piece to size, apply my glue. I think I did this 8 times faster because you don't really want to watch that. Have to excuse my crazy hair. That's what happens when I go to bed with wet hair. It's kind of annoying. Then I lost my inside P, but that was okay. I just used the P and recut another piece. Stuck that in, and then the A, and then the R. I did toy with the idea of putting some little stars in that same wood paper across the page, but it didn't jump out at me. It didn't love it. So I'm calling it done here. I'm going to give you a quick, there you go, you can see all those stars. It's so pretty. I am framing this in a big 12 by 12 frame. The baby shower will be a couple of days before this goes live. Here are a few close-ups. Thank you ever so much for stopping by. I hope I inspire you to play with your products maybe in a different way. Have a fantastic scrappy day. If you have any questions, please leave them below. All the links will be in the description box below. And as always, thank you ever so much for stopping by. Have a fantastic scrappy day. Bye.